books everywhere, all the time. People, we gotta start reading, man. Best way to hide the truth is put it in a book and sit it on the coffee table in front of people. So I'm gonna do my videos. And right now, my videos are focused on this. Mainly because of the reasons of what we're dealing with in our media today. My heart goes out to everybody that's losing anybody with this virus, with the uniform brutality. Those who have the same shade of skin as themselves and opposite ends of the shade skin spectrum to each other, everybody. I read Article 6 and talked about the word person. I'm going to go to Article 7. All are equal before the law and are entitled without any discrimination to equal protection of the law. All are entitled to equal protection against any discrimination in violation of this declaration and against any incitement to such discrimination. So this one's a little more difficult. So I definitely want comments and people's interpretation. And qualify your interpretation. And what do I mean by that? There's a legal version as to how you're going to feel about this. Logical, rational thought process. And then there's an emotional. So the logical, rational thought process is about your character. Right? What's right and what's wrong when nobody's watching. Personality, however, is influenced by social influence, which is the emotional aspects of your arguments. I will admit, I do not argue with emotional, irrational people. And that's not as a disrespect, because all of us have been at that point at some point in our lives. So bring it to the cipher, as my brother Sabir Bey would say, and let's discuss behavior-wise, emotional, irrational opinions, and keep it in that context. And then, if you're going to do that, you got to bring to the cipher also. Shouts out to brother Bey, Sabir Bey. You got to bring it to the cipher with not what you think, what you know, and what you can prove. Let's show and prove. If you can speak on it, if you can't show and prove, or you have no idea how to show and prove, I automatically know right then and there that it's emotional. It's biased. It's not fact, it's your opinion. And that's okay too. And I love y'all just the same. But I'm gonna make sure I keep it in the proper context. So if you speaking on opinion and emotions and I don't respond, 9 times out of 10, it's because I still love and respect you. I just don't agree with you. Because I can't agree with your emotions and your biases and your opinions, because my emotions and biases and opinions are going to be different from yours. What's not gonna be different is the truth, the facts, the knowledge. So some can say 1 + 1 makes 2. And from a mathematical standpoint, absolutely correct. But if I say 1 + 1 makes 3, emotionally you'd start to argue if I stood on the fact that no, that's what it is. But what I'm also talking about is a man and a woman, a male and a female. And I'm sorry, so man means womb man and man. So a male and a female human being come together, procreate, and create a life. That's 1 + 1 = 3 when that new life comes to this planet. So I can explain it that way. And you can look at the science behind that and go, huh, he's right. But that science isn't in a book. That science is 7-year-old common sense. Common sense, just like Thomas Paine said. Common sense. Common sense isn't common when we get emotional. But common sense is always present, whether you're emotional or you're rational. How do you tap into your common sense? Article 7, entitled Discrimination, Declaration, and Incitement. Look those words up. Love y'all. Stay well.